I'll wait for everybody to get in here. Everybody get the notification. Okay, 11 spots. All right, 11 spots specifically are free. I'm going to try to do this at least once a month because I do not want to burn out my energy. Okay, so if you're catching the replay, you go, oh man, I missed it. Don't worry about it. I'm going to try to do it once a month. So this is the rules. I'm going to do the collective spread first, so everybody can get a chance to get a general message in the collective spread. Then I'm going to go ahead and choose 11 people that comment down below an envelope emoji for a free general message. That's how you enter. And then for those of you that want a specific topic, a specific question to be answered, and or because I will be using my hot topic reading, and this has a whole bunch of different topic spreads, okay, that we can do based off of what your ancestors choose for you. You could go ahead. It's donation based. All right, so whatever you can send, my Cash App information is literally on the thumbnail. Okay, so if you have to kind of back out and do a little screenshot so that way you can do the QR code for my Cash App, or you can type it in manually. It is Micahstar Psychic. Okay, so there's many ways for you to do this. That being said, let's go ahead and put this over here for right now. I'm going to go ahead and channel the collective spread first, and then I'll start working my way up the list, okay? So I'm going to put this over here. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna pick the topic from the hot topic deck that I created. Hold on. Hot topic reading for today. What is it? What do they need to know for this collective spread before we get into the personalized messages? What do they need to know? What is the most important thing right now? Okay, we have, what is the key to unlocking your success? That's what's important right now. That's what's important right now. What's the key to unlocking your success? So your ancestors want you to be successful. Yes. Let's see what's going on. Okay, so remember, if you want a free reading, all right, comment down below an envelope. If you send in a payment, comment down below a mailbox, okay? So that way I'll be able to organize everybody. And I have my other phone over here for the notifications, okay? All right, let's see what's going on here for the collective spread. What is going on here for the collective spread? Oh, actually, you know what? I think I want to use this other deck for you guys. And I think I have put it over here. No, here it is. Here it is. I want to pull tarot first, and then we'll do your ancestor warnings last, okay? And then I'll do the personals. Okay, ready? How accurate are my readings? Stay a while and find out. All right, let's see what's going on here. What is the key to unlocking your success? All right, you have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. So let's backtrack a little bit, okay? Collectively, this is a general message. So take what resonates for you. But this is what I'm seeing. You could be the type of group, collective, that if you are not fully invested, meaning if something doesn't apply to your lifestyle or applies to the way you want to live financially or the way you want to live in regards to your well-being, there is an issue here in regards to overcommitting. So the key to unlocking your success is being able to monitor where the impatience is actually blocking you. Because sometimes, because you are impatient, you could either be disorganized, so you try to hurry up and do something, but because something is not organized the way it needs to, it is not prepared or planned the way it needs to be prepared or planned. Okay. Or there is a lack of balance, whether that be financially, whether that be effort wise, whether that be in regards to spirit and physical. Okay. I'm seeing this energy of what is hindering your success is you constantly burn yourself out and you're constantly overwhelmed. Okay. And that can cause you to drop the ball. That can cause you to lose out on opportunities and or push away opportunities because you are so overwhelmed, because you are juggling so much. Okay. This is where your frustration comes from. So some of you guys may have issues with like putting way too many eggs in one basket, and or putting like over, what is the word? Putting too much on your plate, okay? So the key to unlocking your success is making sure that you are putting as much as you can handle on your plate, but also delegating what you can't do yourself. So this is like, think like a boss and not like an employee, right? Financially. What is the key to unlocking your success? Instead of thinking as someone that is a consumer, think as someone that is a creator, a creative, an innovator, someone that can bring something new to the table, right? This is a change of perspective that you need to take upon yourself, right? And this is really like reprioritizing certain things, okay? So ask yourself, where have you felt like the lack of balance in your life? Because that's the area that you can flip around to be able to unlock your success, okay? And everybody's success, everyone's perception of success is different. So take it how you see it. Like if you see success as being monetized from a specific company or a brand, or if you see success as being able to save more than $100,000, if you see success as being able to financially secure your family, your parents, your grandparents, whatever that success is for you, that's what I'm talking about. All right, what's going on here? You have to like be careful with recklessness. It's almost like that there are shadow attributes. There are things that maybe are weaknesses, maybe, things that we could be constantly working on, right? That can kind of set us back. And these are the things that they want you to know. Like before you can unlock your success, you have to kind of really assess these situations, right? So what else here? What is the key to unlocking their success? All right, self-love. Stop choosing relationships that are imbalanced, that are not going to reciprocate the emotional validation, the emotional respect, the emotional maturity, to be able to match your energy intellectually, to be able to match your energy in balance, right? So this is the energy of like, okay, to unlock your success, this is like, you might need to break up with a couple people. And breaking up with a couple people might be disconnecting from certain companies, disconnecting from certain organizations, not supporting certain companies could also be a certain thing, shifting a whole lifestyle of yours, right? So this is going from consuming things that are toxic, right, and going vegan and going, more like non-invasive, going like a holistic route, right? Making sure that you are choosing relationships that have healthy communication. All right. Now, as the new people are coming in, remember, comment down below your envelope if you want your free message. I'm currently doing the collective spread for you guys, so everybody can get your general message before I go ahead and start channeling the 11 envelopes. 11, because that's the limited amount that I will do for free, okay? And then after that, I'm just going to do paid, all right? Cool. So they're talking now about something that's deeply seated within you guys. This is like secrets that you keep to yourself. Oh, you're not going to tell other people about these things, right? It's like your fears or your doubts. And so, for some of you guys, it's not necessarily fears and doubts, but it's like the scenarios that you create that you think is going to happen, but it's not going to happen. But you psych yourself out before you can even allow yourself to receive something, even allow yourself to open yourself up to experience the thing, right? It's that. It's preventing you to reach out. It's preventing you to connect with those that are reaching out. So there's something in regards to like broken communication too. All right. Unlocking your success is healing broken communication. So this may mean that you may need to reconnect with certain people, because certain people may actually be able to take you certain places. Okay. Now, I'm not saying this in a quote writer type of way. I'm saying this, of course, in a reconciliation, healthy way, okay? There's something about your discipline. So you may need to heal. There's something about shadow aspects of your divine masculine attributes. So this could be a divine masculine relationship. So this is your partner's energy that could be affecting your success, okay? Or this can be the divine masculine energy within you, the leader within you, the activist within you, the the boss archetype within you. But this part of you is not completely healed and or not showing up in a divine way, okay? And so what I'm seeing is this is where I'm going to control everything. I'm going to make sure everything goes my way. If everything don't go my way, it's going to be a problem, right? That's where that comes from, right? And so they're saying like, hey, discipline that a little bit, reel that in, reprioritize a little bit, just a little bit, right? You could be a little rigid. It's like, if it doesn't go this way, exactly this way, if the blessing don't come this way, it can't be it. If the person don't have these particular characteristics and hit all these checks, then it can't be that person, right? It's like, don't be, wow. I just saw 2 geese fly over. And so geese they're very family protective oriented. Right? So it's like this energy of like, maybe there is this very protective, defensive, obsessive energy that you may need to deal with in regards to divine masculine experiences and relationships and encounters that could have led to broken communication, that could have led to estrangement, that could have led to the reason behind of pushing people away and having trust issues. And not necessarily trust issues, but just not allowing someone to even have a chance, you know? And that doesn't allow you to have a chance. Do you understand that? Right? And so they're saying the key to unlocking your success is allowing yourself to be open to reconnecting, to reconciliation, to forgiveness, abundance, to opportunities that you wouldn't even expect. For people that will be able to support you in ways that you wouldn't even think that they would support you. You may need to deal with the energy of wanting more and more and more. This could be materialism. This can be the need of something that you're trying to fill. This could come from the instability, meaning the inconsistency of a divine masculine in your life. Divine masculine can be a father figure, the inconsistency of a father figure, the estrangement of a father figure walking out on a mother figure and you witnessing it, a father figure not being able to provide for the family and you experiencing it as a child and witnessing it, and or being in the cycle of that and experiencing relationships like that and starting to feel like it's a problem with you. Unlocking this success is dealing with these certain things and seeing it for what it is, all right? Some of you guys were saying, oh, I'm just materialistic. No, you're not. You just want value. You just want more than potential. You want actualized healing quality relationships. But you have a resistance to change. So your self-sabotage trait is, I'm comfortable here and I'm not sure if the grass is greener. So you know what? I'm just gonna stay here and we're not gonna leave. That's not okay. Your ancestors don't want you to do that. That's how you unlock your success. You see where you're putting yourself in a complacent place. There's this energy of you need personal transformation. You need to evolve. You need to grow. You need to learn yourself more. All right? There's something in regards to something got to change. The stagnation. What is the thing that keeps replaying over and over again on a day-to-day basis that needs to change? What are you holding on to that needs to be reconstructed, that needs to be flipped? There needs to be a reprogramming of your mind, okay? This is why you're restless. This is why you can't sleep. This is why you're up and sleeping and up and sleeping, and or you're constantly like, you know how you have those brain farts, or you kind of like go somewhere and you're like, oh, what happened, right? It's that type of energy. That's corrupting your energy. That's corrupting your thoughts. That's making things feel unpredictable, right? It's preparing for the unpredictable scenarios. This is the self-development that they're wanting you to work on. Some of you guys have like a perfectionism complex. So it's like if you don't have, I'm going to give you an example. If you want to clean and you don't have all the cleaning products that you want, you don't do it. But you have some, but you don't have all of the specific things that you want, so you don't do it. There's something about do what you can with what you have. Someone could have instilled this materialistic type of mentality within you. And there's a complex here in regards to, if I don't have this, then it isn't worth anything. If I'm not showing up completely, then I'd rather not show up at all. And that's what's feeding the no motivation. That's what's feeding the lack of passion. That's what's feeding the misdirection in your life. Do you understand? Okay? And so this is where some of you could even feel uninspired, right? And you guys are very creative. You're people that, you can create anything like this in a second. You could watch something, you can listen to something, you can watch someone create something and you can mimic that. Like there's very little people that can do that. Do you understand that? There's very little people that they can see somebody and then just draw them. Okay? There's very little people that can hear a song and match that pitch and that rhythm. There's very little people that can freestyle like nothing, right? There's very little people that can actually write very entertaining scripts that are now movies and TV shows. Do you understand what I'm saying? Unlock your success by realizing that you have more value than what you have been saying to yourself. You've been counting yourself out. And they want to know, like, are you going to come clean? Like, are you going to be real with yourself? Because you keep rethinking things. And, like, for some of you guys, the people that you've been dealing with, they've been emotionally immature. And so when you start meeting people that are emotionally mature, right? People that actually do have potential, you then get what? Intimidated. You start feeling like, oh, wow, they're not on my level. Like, man, this is somebody that, like, I have to, like, show up. I have to do some research. Man, they talk about very deep, very deep topics, or they are very passionate. They have hobbies. They have all these things going for them. Let me match that energy. And that is the type of match of energy that we want in the spiritual community. We want to become better. We want to inspire each other to become better, right? We don't want to sit here and do the whole, oh, I'm better than you. No, it's like, wow, this is what you bring to the table. Look at what I can do, right? It's like that. And then being able to find people that is like, wow, I like what you do, I hope you like what I do. Let's do something together and see how that pops off. That's the type of people that is going to unlock your success. But see, you can't expect those people to just arrive. You have to be willing to knock on some doors. You have to be willing to ask for help. Because you've estranged yourself from these connections, is what they're saying. And for some of the connections, there has been no, what is that, like, is unfinished business, no last conversation, no explanation, no closure. There we go, lack of closure. Closing out old chapters is going to lead to your success. For some of you guys, you may need to try that thing one more time. You was indecisive. You're drifting. Should I? Shouldn't I? Should I? Shouldn't I? We're not playing double dutch. Fucking do it. Stop clinging on to the past and how last time it didn't work, and last time this person, that person said, and last time this situation made me feel like, okay, none of that. You're drifting. Get back. Go back. You're drifting in the wrong direction. That's drifting into the direction of fear. That's drifting in the direction of avoidance of your divine mission. That's what's causing the delays. Okay? And for those that get it, get it. And for those that don't. Okay? Some of you guys, there's some things that are unfinished products, unfinished, something written in journals, something written in drafts in your notepads in your phone somewhere, unpublished works, things that I'm seeing, something that you created maybe 6 years ago, less than 8 months ago, so it's like 7 months ago. Some of you guys was working on some shit last night. Like, come on now, stop fucking playing. Releasing limiting beliefs. Like, what are you doing? This is the delays. This is what's holding you back. The insecurity. Is this gonna actually make this, like, is this gonna actually make this much money? Is this product actually gonna launch? Am I actually gonna go viral? Are people gonna actually invest in my company? Are people gonna actually invest in my services? Like, this is that self-deception. You have lack of faith in yourself. So what happened? What happened that you lost the faith within yourself and or faith within your higher power, which is within yourself? Seek that personal closure. There's something that you have to close within you. It's like, it's sitting in the energy of regret. Like, I didn't show up for this person properly. I didn't do this thing properly. There's like unfinished business. Like, there's secrets here that, certain things that were not said. Okay, it doesn't have to be secrets. Withheld things. Man, I didn't get to say that I felt this way. Man, I didn't get to actually express what I wanted to take place. Or I didn't get to, like, this could also be grief. Like, just feeling hurt for even experiencing something. But this is also leaning on your pessimism. So I'm not sure if you guys have been pessimistic as of recently. This is the form of a way that you manipulate yourself. This is a shadow aspect. You manipulate yourself. This is like you gaslighting yourself. So you manipulate yourself to feel like you're insecure, but you know damn well you're not insecure. Okay, you could tell people this, like, I'm not insecure. Like, I'm not worried about nobody. I don't care about that. But there's something going on a mental level that is not allowing you to tap into untapped talents that you have within you. It's like, as soon as you start to see a little glimmer of something, a little shimmer of something, you immediately try to top it. Like, you immediately try to say, like, oh, that's not there, that doesn't exist, that's nothing, right? It's that. It's like you, but that's what you're doing. That's your shadow attribute. They don't want you to do that. For some of you, this is where that anger is stemming from and coming from. There could be a blockage in the root chakra. Blockages in the root chakra have a lot to do with relationship, foundational relationship, family relationships. Could have to do with the financial security. the relationship with money, um, your parental figures, whether it be a man or a woman, okay? In this sense, it would be a female that was not there, that could have caused someone to, like, push someone away, okay? A feminine energy could have been an aunt, mother, godmother, grandmother, cycle that was passed down, okay? This is where the struggles and the releases. You have learned to manage so much stress since you were young that now you don't know what it is to be at peace. This is the lack of inner joy. This is where that's coming from, okay? So to unlock this success, again, going back to, you need to balance things. You need to balance things, rectify things. So wherever you don't feel a balance, wherever you feel stagnation, that's the areas that you have to work on. The only way you will see new potential is if you walk away from the very things that you disappoint you. Okay? The very relationships that you know are toxic to you, destructive, that feed your destructive nature. How are you feeding your destructive nature? How are you emotionally walking away from yourself and becoming emotionally unavailable to your own needs? How are you speaking to yourself in a more pessimistic, lower vibrational way that doesn't allow you to take risks, that doesn't allow you to start fresh, that makes you feel intimidated, that makes you basically feel like everything is a gamble and you're always going to lose? Always bet on yourself. Always. There's always going to be a new chapter. But it's like the idea of, what have I done? What is this energy of what have I done? Because that's what needs to be addressed. Whatever situation you put yourself in at some point in time, you need to stop putting over your head. Because that's what is not allowing things to change. Because you keep repeating that narrative to yourself. So unlocking your success really looks like reprogramming your mind and really betting on yourself and seeing what life brings you, because you actually believe that things are gonna work for you. Okay? Okay, who's ready? I want to see the envelopes. Go ahead and share this live stream wherever you want to share it to. Go ahead and share it. And we can start. Let's see. So the ones that comment the envelope is the free messages. The one that comment the mailbox emoji is the paid messages. And I'm gonna start with the free messages first, okay? There's 11 spots. Okay. Let me see. I'm trying to go for the first envelope, but I see. Eyes of Lucretia, 1111, you here? Okay, I see your envelopes. Okay. All right, so you're first, and then the second person, let me see the second envelope. I don't see the second envelope. Guys, comment down below envelope if you want a free message. I see you, Eyes of Lucretia, 1111. Alright, these are going to be general messages, and they will be general ancestor messages in particular, okay? Alright. And for those of you that missed my previous live stream earlier today, I did another collective reading. And I read for specific zodiac signs as well, okay? Alright, here we are. I'm going to go ahead and cleanse and reset the first energy as we tap into your energy and your spirit of the highest good, your ancestors, your spiritual cord, to see what's going on here. For eyes of Cree, Lucretia, 1111. What's going on here? Clear and concise messages. What do they need to know at this time? Okay. So they're talking about a potential opportunity that's coming in. This could also be a message that's coming in within the next 24 hours. Or like a notification that I just saw. Okay. So this is like, if this is a message or a notification, this is like something that you constantly, have messages on. Okay. So this is like, oh, every 10 minutes, you'll get a notification from this app. All right. It's like that. Okay. It's giving that. What else do they need to know? You have the potential to have multiple streams of income, but you don't leave that other job alone. So there's something that you're like too emotionally invested in, and because you're emotionally invested in that thing, it's not going to allow you to unlock the multiple streams of income that you want. Does that make sense? And I'm not sure if it's relationship related, but that's what I'm saying. What else do they need to know? What else do they need to know? Yeah, you do have an opportunity, but I just don't think that you're looking. Because they're saying, like, okay, so third-party business is in the reverse. So it's like you're not looking outside of the company. And because you're not looking outside of the company, there's an opportunity that you can have outside of the company and or outside of the, what I want to say there. Outside of the job title. There we go, job title. 5 of Cups, but, like, you don't like something. So they're talking about something that you do not like doing. Okay? Hey, y'all. I'm on the first free reading right now. Comment down an emoji of a letter if you want the free one, okay? And for those of you that send your payment, send a mailbox. So that way I know that, you know, you get extra time, okay? What else? I don't see that there's anything spiritually wrong or sus with your vehicle or your means of transportation, okay? But I do see that there is this energy of toxic smear, of people gossiping about you in the work environment and or in regards to your finances, the thing that you prioritize in life, the things that you juggle, okay? If you want to make larger investments, I'm wondering what that is. Larger investments, something bigger than $700, $7,000, $2,000, $9,000 in regards to something, whether that be an increase financially or whether that be some sort of investment, like you actually purchasing something and or trying to invest in something so that way you can flip something, okay? You may need to do a road opener in regards to that for that to be successful. And when I say successful, I mean generational. So this is assets and capital, my love, okay? And there's somebody that you know damn well that this person is not compatible with your vibration, and you can tell because they're a smart ass. All right, those were your messages. Who's next? Oh, hold on. Let me see the other envelope. Oh, no subscriber. Thank you, thank you. Hello. All right, who's next? I believe it's Donna. I just want to make sure I don't want to skip anybody. Yes, it is you, Donna. Donna. All right, let's see. Okay, it's a general message, love. So whether or not I answer that question, it just depends on how it comes out. All right. But if you wanted to do a paid donation-based one so that we for sure get that answer, you can go ahead and send that in. Micahstar Psychic, all right? Or you can back out of this so that way you can screenshot the thumbnail to be able to send it through the QR code, my love, okay? But if not, just comment the envelope so that way we can proceed to do the free reading. It's all up to you. Let me know, Donna. And for the new people coming in, if you want the free message, this is the free message, the second one, all right? I'm doing 11, so go ahead and hurry up. Comment down below the email emoji, the letter emoji, okay? If you want a free message. All right, Donna, I will take your sign as you just want a free message, okay? Here we go. So, Donna, tap me into Donna's energy, please. Donna's higher spiritual quartz, spirits of light, happiness, joy, and good health. Okay. What's going on with Donna? What's going on with Donna? Okay. There's some decisions that you have to make in your household. What are you not prioritizing in your house? What are you not prioritizing in your happiness? In your foundation? Yeah, they gave you the Two of Pentacles twice. There's something that you're dissatisfied with. There's something that you refuse to experience or refuse to want to be a part of. What's going on here? It's like you have to make a choice on like who you want to partner with. What's the type of, I'm hearing who is your potential spouse? Like when you think that is going to be the person that I'm going to marry, what do you envision? How do they speak? How do they speak to you? How do they treat you? Where do they take you? What do they buy for you, if they buy anything for you? What do they make for you, if they make anything for you? What does that look like? What does that feel like? What does that sound like? What does that smell like? What does that taste like? Invoke all those senses and really be truthful with yourself. Prioritize your happiness. What's going on here? Give Donna some more messages, please. Yeah, because there's something that you're truly dissatisfied and like you have more options than you think. But you have this thing of like holding tight onto something. The answer is no. Holding tight into something, okay? And I'm seeing something here is going to invoke you to make a decision in regards to your happiness when it comes to other people involved, okay? So like something that's going to happen like maybe less than a week, maybe 5 days or something like that, okay? Please don't be scared when the timing actually happens because listen, it happens. What's going on? Because I'm not the average person. What's going on here for Donna? There's something here in regards to something from the past, a past relationship. You were in a past relationship and you had like some sort of idea to do something, and it was a really good financial idea to do, but you dropped the manifestation, or you dropped the ball. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not in a relationship no more. I'm not. And then you've been hearing songs. You've been hearing songs, and the songs got little drops in there, little nuggets, and you go, oh shit, right? Because they're telling you things, okay? But that's what they're telling you things about. You need to. This is what's gonna help you create a stream of income or something, okay? Or a new source of income. It doesn't have to be a whole new stream, but it could be a new source. What's going on here? Boo boo. You already know somebody's not compatible with your vibration. Why do you need me to tell you that? Why do you need the external validation to hear somebody say it's okay to walk away from the piece of shit? It's okay. I don't know. I mean, hey, maybe that's your shadow attribute. Maybe your shadow attribute is a little toxic trait. Like, somebody just tell me it's okay for me to walk away from this part. Like, this is your ancestor blessing coming in the next 5 days. Ah! Oh, okay. Now I know what that is. Nice. So something's being sent to you, ordained by your ancestors. That's what I heard. All right, last couple messages so that way I can switch to the next person. Next person that wants a message, comment down below in envelope. So that way I can move on to the third person. One more message for Donna, please. Why are you so protective or defensive when it comes to friendships, social circles, social media? I mean, you're emotionally capable of being able to have these boundaries with people when you could communicate, but it's almost like the unexpected. There's something here about like you don't like unexpected company, unexpected conversations. Like don't make me have conversations I'm not ready for. Like this, like that type of energy. For some reason, that's coming up, but that's not allowing you to like. That's what could I don't want. It's block is a very strong word. It could derive, like deter. There we go. Deter potential friendships that can actually be beneficial for you, but because you're in this like, I'm trying to make sure that my emotional health and my mental health is good, and I want to make sure I'm emotionally stable because these people are crazy. I was like, like third party outside of you. You experience a lot of like BS when it comes to like other people being in the mix when friendships or just relationships in general, and like it's messy. You don't like that. And so for your own emotional well-being, for you to show up fully capable to experience someone emotionally, that's hard for you. And so when you see a potential friend, or you can see like the potential of a friendship, it's like it goes, and then you go, oh, but that can go so wrong. And then you don't do it. And so that's something that you need to work on. Okay, you need to really figure out like what is causing the sense of wanting to control unpredictability in relationships in general. Because relationships are unpredictable. These people are going to do things that you're not going to expect. They're going to say things that you're not going to expect. But that doesn't stop relationships from happening and forming. So don't stop that for you. Because I feel like that's also a part of your emotional well-being. Because it's like you beat yourself up constantly about something because you're not emotionally like there, or you just feel like, oh, I'm not emotionally mature enough to handle this, or I haven't been showing up emotionally the way I should. It's like, stop beating yourself up, okay? This is really third party energy that's really being projected onto you that don't even, this is not even like your actual thoughts. This is just like the perception of how, like, oh, what they're going to think about you, if what they think is true, or what they say about you, things like that. Don't allow that to steer and navigate your friendships. What you should allow is to prioritize who actually shows up. Who shows up when you're depressed? Who shows up when you need the the pep talk? Who shows up when no one came, and no one, like, there is this difference between someone being there for every birthday of yours, and then someone constantly coming in every couple of years with a grand gesture present, and then never coming back the following year, or the year after that, or the year after that, and then 2 years later they come with this grand gesture again, right? There's something about allowing the small things to be grander for you, okay? Because that's how you're going to be able to say, like, wow, this is a true friendship, right? It's almost giving this message of, I saw this short earlier today, when I was scrolling, when I was taking a little break, and it has something to do with this woman was telling a story of a child, and how the child had a birthday party, and how the child told his father, hey, I want everybody to, all my friends, tell all my friends, invite them, oh my god, I'm so excited, right? Tell everybody, tell the guys, tell the teachers, tell the whole staff, right? And only 3 kids showed up to the party, and so the kids like, what's going on, Dad? Did you actually tell all of my friends? Yes, I told each and every one of them, but I told them that you were sick, and only 3 people showed up. And those are the people that are your true friends. The people that show up when other people don't see you be all glimmery and shiny. The people that show up when you're a hot ass mess, you got snot on your nose, you're fucking vomiting all over yourself, all right? You look crazy, you're having a manic episodes, you don't even know what the fuck you're doing emotionally, you're fucking, I don't know, you're super, like, all over the place, right? Unraveling. The people that stay with you when you unravel, not the people that cause the unraveling, are the people that are supposed to have access to you, my love. Those were your messages, Donna. All right. So who's next? Who's next? You comment down your envelope yet to get your message? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Thank you, thank you, thank you to the new subscribers. But you also have to think about things in regards to, it's not always having the mentality of they're always going to stab you in the back, because that also can create and manifest a negative narrative for your future. It is about having the discernment to be able to see that someone is trying to strategically stab you in the back, but you're able to remove yourself before they can do it. Shift that mentality, my love. Shift that mentality. You're so very welcome. Who's next? Who wants? Comment down below the envelopes. You want a message, a free message. If I don't see the envelope, I'm not going to do the message. Anybody next? Who wants a free message, a free reading? Go ahead and do a little reset. Clear the energy, clear the space before the next person. Grab some Palo Santo. And welcome in some more positive energy. Who's next? Are you guys commenting down below in the live stream? Or are you commenting down below on the actual video? So I feel like the need to look at the video for some reason. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Yes, I already did the collective reading. The collective reading was in the first, I think the first 25 minutes was the collective spread and the collective message. The free messages are general, but you can set the intention. You do not have to comment down the question. You set the intention by allowing your ancestors to answer your question. Okay, that's how you do that. Shelly. Connect me to Shelly Adams, ancestors of the highest bright lights, ancestors of protection, ancestors of guidance, spiritual team and spiritual cord that walks with her in her life and her destiny, that steers her in the right direction. Michelle, tell me what's going on with Shelly. Tell me what's going on with Shelly. Shelly, you need to cleanse. Your energy is heavy. And your energy is heavy, and it's not because it's your energy. You have this thing where you feel responsible for everyone. You feel obligated to do everything all the time. And you feel irresponsible and or like a burden when you ask others to show up for you the way you show up for them. You need to cleanse this energy off of you. Okay? You have emotional baggage that's not yours. You have trauma that you're dealing with of other people that have projected it onto you and made you believe that that's the type of lifestyle you're supposed to experience. And that's all bullshit, and you know it. But this is the energy that you literally, you wake up and it's like on you heavy. You feel like you're dragging your feet constantly. Okay? What's going on here? For Shelly? Yeah, this energy is pretty heavy. And sometimes you lose energy. You lose the energy to do certain things when it comes to certain group dynamics. Group gatherings, social gatherings, something like that, okay? And a lot of times it's because it's saving you money. It's because in those particular situations and environments, they drain your financial opportunities, your financial prospects, okay? Something like goes to your plans. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? And that's the 3 of Hearts. That's social. There's like a toxic karmic lesson there in regards to your satisfaction and your friendship dynamics. What's going on here for Shelly? Connect me to Shelly Adams, ancestors. Shelly Adams, ancestors, please. What is that? 9, 10, 10 weeks, 10 weeks, 2.5 months. What's been going on for the past 2.5 months, Shelly? Thing after thing, thinking after thing, thing after thing, thing after thing, and you stress the fuck out. Too much. Too much on your plate. I gotta do this, I gotta do that. I gotta hurry up and do this before this person does that. I gotta hurry up and do this thing before. And you're stressed. And you're tired. With the insomnia. And the sleepless nights. The intranquility of your spirit. You need to cleanse this off of you. Other people's fucking problems. You're taking it to your bed. Yeah. The Three of Coins and the Queen of Swords, you need to have way more boundaries in regards to how you provide, how you show up for others, what you give to others, the time that you give to others. All right. So some people, there's somebody here that's not supposed to have access to you in regards to time, in regards to finances, in regards to resources. Okay. There's somebody that you should turn your back to. But you could be having a hard time doing that. Clarify this for Shelly. What is this energy? What is this energy of self-entrapment? Why are you putting yourself... Why do you lowball? You could have a job that can pay you way more money. You can work, you can collaborate with someone, or you could go 50-50, and this is like a three-way split, okay, in regards to something. But because you don't do that thing, because you're not actively or proactively trying to network, possibly, okay, the Queen of Coins. There could be a disconnect in regards to financial opportunities. All right. What else? Hey, love. Yeah, there goes that Nine of Swords. So you're showing up as a Three Queens, but there's a queen missing, so it's not allowing you to be in your Empress divine energy. This is double energy of anxiety, so this is giving panic attacks. You're panicking about what you're going to do in regards to your finances, what you're going to do in regards to your lifestyle, what you're going to do in regards to your well-being. This is the energy of panicking and cutting things off immediately, and then setting yourself off for failure, because the Five of Pentacles talks about lack. It's like you're cutting yourself short every time. You panic, you cut yourself short, you're overwhelmed, all this stuff hits you, then you go, shit, why did I do that? That's what's not allowing you to show up as your full Empress. I can receive. I could just flow. It's okay for me to take a break today. It's okay for me not to do too much and still be able to get things done. Right? It's okay to ask for help for somebody. It's okay for somebody else to do that for me. I don't have to control how everything's going to go. I don't have to go jump to conclusions thinking that the worst thing is going to happen. Right? It's like that type of energy. So your shadow attribute, it's giving like you panic and you freak out before anything happens. And then because you're panicking, you're freaking out because that particular thing you think is going to happen, you act like it's happening, but it's not happening. And then you end up fumbling something. Okay, it's like that energy. All right, I'm going to give you a couple more messages. I'm going to do something that's called resetting the board. Resetting the board is putting all your cards right back in, reshuffling about 3 times, and pulling out your messages again, just to see if any messages need to be reiterated, replayed back, okay? So you could be like, oh, yeah, okay, definitely that hit, okay? All right. What's going on here for Shelly? 8 of Cups, 7 of Cups. All right. You need to emotionally disconnect to be able to make decisions, to be able to see your options properly. You need to operate from the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is more intellectual, okay? So you're sussing things out on a more practical and logical way to see if something is actually going to benefit you, versus leading with your heart and just sussing out the situation like, oh, well, it makes me feel like this and it makes me feel like that, and so I want to continue to feel like this, and so this is why I'm going to do it, right? The Queen of Pentacles also came up in your energy. So emotionally disconnecting from certain things before you invest completely, before you change your whole life for it, before you change your whole career sector for it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Emotionally disconnect and kind of assess the situation on each and every one of these opportunities, what it may look like for you in your future, and what you actually want to put in, like, the work for you to be able to see it, right? In your reality. Anything else for Shelly? Anything else for Shelly? I don't know if you're someone that does, it's called script writing. Script writing could look like you writing affirmations or mantras over and over and over again in a journal. It can look like you writing out prayers by hand and lighting candles or affirmations next to it. Um, it can be actually writing like an actual petition, or possibly like this is like a release ritual. So this is like goodbye to this old version of myself, or goodbye to this old relationship, or good cord cutting, good riddance to this bad habit, or good riddance to this toxic connection, right? There's something here in regards to perhaps not knowing exactly how to go about burning a petition, or learning how to emotionally disconnect, more options, more ways to do this besides burning a petition. Okay, there's something here in regards to that. Okay, there may even be multiple different spiritual baths that you can do that's going to help you to energetically and emotionally untangle yourself from other people's BS. Okay, and the last message is meditation, prayer, restoration. This is relaxing. This is laying down and resting. This is not necessarily going to sleep and sleeping a lot, but this is more like prepare to rest more, prepare to be in the state of relaxation more, the state of bliss more. Okay, this is the energy that you need to be in to be able to emotionally disconnect, for you to be able to see your options, and to be able to see what is an option and what is an illusion. Okay, because a lot of things from your past like to come in and confuse you. A lot of emotions that are old emotions may resurface, and you may need to emotionally disconnect from them, so that way you can say, wow, this is an illusion. This is an illusion of me replaying an emotion that was something from the past, or reliving something in my mind, but feeling and experiencing in the present reality. This is something that I have to emotionally disconnect from, so that way I can completely show up as a version of myself, or create the reality of the version of myself that I want to experience. Okay, all right, Shelly, those were your messages, my love. Okay, another thing here is you may need to you connect more with angel message readings. You may be avoiding a dream interpretation. You may need to learn how to do that, and or purchase a dream interpretation. And there is a secret money blessing coming in. All right, Shelly. All right, who's next? Comment down below an envelope if you want your free message. All right. Who wants an envelope? Envelope. If you sent in your payment, which I'm actually going to check right now, do a what was it? A mailbox. Comment down below a mailbox. You're welcome. It looks like today I'm going to be doing the free ones. And like I said, I'm going to try to do this at least once a month, okay? Because I don't want to burn out, because I am going to be doing more messages on both of my channels, because I have 2 different channels. Okay? Anybody else? Going once. Going twice. Comment down the envelope if you want your message. And I forgot to do this again. If you guys want to get 33% off of a reading with me, or any services with me, go ahead and use the promo code community333 for 33% off, okay? And you can find me over at spiritualistboutique.com. No, I don't think I'm going to be going to the Crowllies channel today because it's kind of late. The Crowllies channel is my other channel, y'all. Alright, one more time. Going once, going twice. Anybody? Before I close the live stream, does anybody else want a free reading? Comment down below in an envelope if you do. If not, I will close this reading and be finished for the evening. Hello, hello, hello. Anybody else would like a free reading? Comment down below in envelope emoji. If so. I didn't say cold shoulder. I don't think that's the word that I used. I think it was a little bit more harsh than that. The answer is no. Rock solid no. Understand? You're like, well, maybe because like maybe I answered, like maybe I told you about asking things a certain way. Everybody else want a free reading? Amanda, did you want a reading? Amanda Dawn? If you're still here. Anybody else want a free reading? If you do, this is the last chance to comment down below in envelope for your general free message. Alright, y'all. Oh, Amanda, you came back. Amanda Dawn. We'll see if the message comes across for that particular question for you, Amanda. It is a general message, so the messages that will come are the ones that you need the most. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do Amanda, and after Amanda, JoJo, okay? Amanda. Connect me to Amanda, Dawn's energy, ancestors of the highest good, the energies that protect her, that walk with her in her life, in her prophecy, in her destiny. Usher. Tell me about Amanda Dawn. Oh. What happened in the past? What is this? Not with your ex or your boyfriend. Not with your ex person, but with their person. Something happened there. What's going on with that? What is this? Interesting. Let's see what's going on here for Amanda. Come on. Okay. You're going to bounce back. Financially, you're going to bounce back. Don't worry about that. And now you're more so really worried about the relationship. I know that. But, like, financially, you're going to bounce back. That's the first thing that they said. You're going to bounce back financially. But there's something here of, like, persevering. Like resilience. No, that's not what they were talking about. They're talking about someone that is not your ex-person. I'm seeing like this could be like an ex-bestie situation. Like an ex-best friend. Or someone that could be in your energy that could be somebody's ex. Okay, does that make sense? I'll look into it a little bit more. Let's see what else. What's going on here for Amanda? Okay. Whatever room you're in that you're watching me from, you need to cleanse, all right? And it could be your room too. Okay. That needs to be cleansed. Oh. Okay, so you ready? You ready, Amanda? Oh, I got some things to say. Okay, so somebody's actually hiding the fact that they are crushing on you, that they actually perceive, like they see you as a romantic interest. All right, angel number 111. But their true intentions are hidden in regards to you. So whomever you feel flattered by complimenting you often, or you feel butterflies in your stomach, this is the person that I'm talking about. And you've been trying to kind of suss out the situation of like, why do I feel like that when that person comments on certain things or says certain things to me or says certain things in a certain way to me? That's where that's coming from. You're feeling their energy. You're feeling how they feel. This particular person is someone that will reciprocate your energy. So I'm not talking about a breadcrumber. So this is like if you compliment on something or comment on something or you make their day, they make your day too. Like this is not a unreciprocated situation from what I'm seeing here. What's going on for Amanda Dawn? Your ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend came up. He came up in the reverse again. So it's definitely not yours. It's not coming from your end. So, like, it's giving somebody else's ex is into you. But I don't know, like, no, I'm not talking about your twin flame. Somebody is into you. And I guess, like, wherever the place, okay, now I'm getting it. The place that you think at the most, the place that you kind of post up, sit at, scroll a lot or chill, that little area needs to be cleansed because that's where you got the most, like, confusing downloads, okay, about the situation. And then there's an ancestor blessing here, and that's felt right under good financial choices. So because you are making good financial choices at this time, your ancestors are going to bless you more financially. Okay? So they're just saying keep up with the good work. That's what that 9 of Wands energy is. It's like stay doing what you're doing. Stay consistent. There we go. Consistency. Any other messages for Amanda Dawn? Ground your energy and decipher the songs. What songs did you get recently? There is definitely a love cycle that you're confused about. When I say love cycle, this is just a repeat experience or a repetition of similar relationships, but with different people, okay? And then I'm also getting like, you need to ground more because you're someone that's intuitive. So you can get messages through song. You can get what's called channeled songs, okay? But I don't think I feel like it's at its baby stages. Your intuitive gifts, it's in the midst of development, okay? So practicing um deciphering songs, writing down the lyrics, writing down the song, writing down the person that you could have been thinking about, and things of that nature will help you to strengthen that gift, okay? And I'm going to go ahead and pull these love messages for you. I didn't do it for anybody else, but I will do it for you because there's something here that you need to know on a more deeper level in regards to who you're dealing with, okay? Hold on. Alright, what's going on here for Amanda? He's a narcissist, if it helps. Well, not necessarily, because not all narcissists are actual narcissists. Some narcissists become narcissists because they were taught to be narcissists. So I have to kind of look deeper into that. Okay. I do see that this person is very judgmental, very judgy. Okay. What's going on here? All right. I want you to connect. Connect real quick. I want you to just tap on the screen. Just tap. Just connect your energy. And think of the person. This is the person on your heart, on your mind right now. Okay? Amanda Dawn. We're tapped in? Ready? Okay. Give her the answer. Give her everything that she needs to know. Give her the answer. Rip the Band-Aid off. Endurance, high energy. You're dealing with the perverted monster. Oh, so this person's sadistic. He's not a narcissist. He's worse than that. The root cause of the corrupt ways of this individual, their lustful, sexual, seductive, mysterious ways, all right, is because of their childhood wounds. They have repressed sexual energy, and that's why they show up the way that they show up with you. So it's not that they are thinking only of themselves. It's that they're feeding the perversion within themselves. And when I say perversion, don't sit there and be like, oh my God, this person's a pedophile. That's not what I'm talking about, okay? This is like, this person dictates certain relationships, the way the relationship's supposed to go, the way the date's gonna go, how much access this person has to you if they don't have access to you, how much they're gonna give to you on an intimate and sexual level, right? This person, they're saying they appeared, and from what I'm hearing is like they reappeared in your life, okay? That you don't know why this person came, all right? They said, do you know why they appeared in the first place? All right? So you can grow and you can evolve to improve your karma. Not for you to stay with this person. Again, it's a toxic relationship. Okay? So it's not about keeping a secret. At this point, that would be just you being in denial. All right? This is the wrecking ball soulmate, my love. This is the one that's literally sent to break you sexually. For you to feel, for you to create sexual insecurities within you. Okay? Understanding, connecting to your shadow self, self-awareness is important right now for you, okay? It's saying consciousness of your own words, your own thoughts, your own feelings, your own behaviors. Being able to identify your own faults in the situation and what led you to be open and susceptible to a person like that. Become accountable, become honest, and really look for the commitments and follow through with the people that you actually want to keep. I don't know who this fashion designer energy is, but they definitely came up. This person definitely did gaslight you. You are in stage 2, phase 2 of gaslighting. All right. This is the person that you constantly sit here and think of, okay, so what's their true intentions? Why they really want to be here? There's something here in regards of becoming reactive and defensive. They will make you question your own self, your own opinions and your own thoughts, okay? And there's even something here about like suggestive seeds, planting seeds of suggestion. I'm picking up on 2 different people. That's what you're not understanding. It's like, it's 2 different people. So you might need to replay this back. It's 2 different people that I just picked up on. There's the toxic relationship. The first one is the person that's hiding their emotions for you, that actually likes you, that's crushing on you, but is acting like they don't like you. That's one. The second person is the toxic relationship. Okay? The toxic relationship that has been gaslighting you. This is somebody that's been gaslighting you. Okay? Someone that may have made you feel that you were insignificant and or less than. Okay? Someone that may make you feel like, oh, other people are judging you, that nobody likes you, that nobody cares, that such and such feels the same way. Trigger phases. Words are coming out, okay? And these are the intentions. It's to get other people involved, to continue the gaslighting, to manipulate you into creating these insecurities within you. So that later on, when the person decides to step out, when the person decides to breadcrumb, when the person decides to be toxic, they already laid the land of your own insecure mind and your own insecure thoughts about your body, about your image, about how other people thinking about you. That's a toxic relationship. 2 different energies, because one person didn't even present themselves. One person's hiding in your energy. Okay? So 2 different people. There's something about like feeding into what they want you to do, like something about like, this is like an abusive trait. Anything else here for Amanda Dawn? This is my channeled relationship deck, so I will tell you anything that you need to know. Remember, you tapped in, didn't you? You tapped in. You were thinking about a particular person. That particular person is the toxic relationship. You tapped in. Now we're talking about twin flame situations, okay? Now this is 3rd person, okay? Remember, in the beginning, you were like, oh, does it have anything with the twin flame? And I said, no, not the twin flame. Remember, you're going to have to play this back. Now we're talking about the twin flame. We tapped in. Now when you start seeing, you hear conversations, you remember, oh yeah, I remember that situation. Oh, why are you showing me that image? Why are you showing me that playback? This is giving you more tapped in energies. This is you utilizing your intuition combination with what I'm telling you. Understand? Okay. So twin flame dynamic. What's going on here? Twin flame relationship. Remember, 2 bodies, 1 soul. So this person complements you. They make you feel like you guys complete each other. All right? We have a short-term relationship. So they want you to know that you have already experienced your twin flame connection as a short-term relationship. I'm going to say that again. You already had a relationship with your twin flame. It was short-term. And And they closed the book on you, boo-boo. If you want more information, book a personal. They closed it. That's how I work with my spirits. They close the book. That's it. I gotta shut up. That's it. That's it. That's all you need to know. I guess I gave you too much. If you want more, you know where to find me. You can use the promo code community333 to get 33% off, my love. If you need a discount. Alright. You can donate through Cash App, Micahstar Psychic, or you can do the QR code, so you can back out of this live and then like screenshot the thumbnail, so that way you can go ahead and pull it up through the what is that called? The QR code, okay? All right, who is this? I know it's Amanda and this video is Jazzy. Yeah, that's you. That's you. Do you want to do, if you're donating, if you're going to send in the donation, you get extra time. You get extra time. You get your specific question. And if you have a specific question, we could do the specific question. Or you get extra time, you get your question, and you get to choose a hot topic card, meaning your ancestors will pull a specific topic for you, hand selected from my channel deck, okay? That it has nothing to do with the collective message from the beginning, which was, what is the key to unlocking your success? That was the collective reading in the beginning. And I'm going to put that to the side because I'm not going to give you that one because I already did that message earlier. Okay. So, Jazzy, Bella, are you here? Let me know. Do you want the donated version or do you want the free sample? Completely up to you. Yes. What? I don't know which one. If you're gonna do the free one, do an envelope. If you're gonna do the paid one, do the free, then I'll donate. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so let's do the free one. We're gonna do the free one. We're gonna put this to the side. That's for the hot topic. I'm gonna do these for the free one. Alright. And just to kind of like go ahead and reset the energy again, I have my spiritual colognes and sprays just to keep the energy fresh. Because I don't want any entangled energies from, you know, other messages to bleed onto yours, okay? Alright, you know, we're going to connect with Jazzy B and their ancestors, their spiritual court, their guardian angels, those that guide them, protect them, and walk with them in their destined path and everything that is prophesied for them in their life, Ashe. We ask for protection, for guidance, for healing, and for abundance in many forms and blessings, Ashe. Alright, let's see what's going on here for Jazzy. Confirmation. Jazzy, my love, you are part of my Crowllective. Go ahead and check out the Crowllies channel. You have messages over there. The fact that that particular notification came out lets me know that you get messages from spirit animals. Preferably birds show up a lot. You're very connected to the animal kingdom, to earth element, okay, to earth spirits, to fae, to the water, to the river, to the mountain, okay. Bird sightings let you know that there is a message coming from, lets you know that you have a spirit guide that's trying to help and have and navigate you to a specific lifestyle or a path, okay? What's going on here? I got you. That's for the paid one. I'm gonna do the free one. Okay. You said you subscribed. And the crow sound happened? That's nice. Yeah. Alright, let me see. For Jazzy. You need to continue to work on your friendships and your relationships. As you continue to develop, like, you working on yourself, this is like personal, this is like self-help. Where is this? This is like self-help. To improve in regards to learning. This is like getting certified, training, self-help books, um, becoming the best version of yourself, so that way you can have healthier relationships. If you have a healthy relationship with yourself, you have healthy relationships with your friendships. If you have a healthy relationship with your money, you'll have healthy relationships in your career sector. That's that energy, okay? This is not necessarily about your friendships, my love. This is about like self-improvement, so that way you can obtain the friendships that you deserve. So basically they're saying that right now is not time for friendships. Right now is a time for self-improvement. Right now is time for the relationship with self. And how you show up as a friend. How you show up as a supporter to other people. How you continue to improve on supporting yourself. As you experience like becoming open to friendships or becoming open to being in group settings, okay? This is also like aging, and I'm not talking about aging in terms of like your skin. But this is like aging in regards to the experiences your friendships have taught you in the past. And allowing that to continue to improve yourself as a person instead of hinder you or like hold you back. You know? And that's perfectly fine not to want friends. Because the Three of Cups it doesn't always have to be friends. It could also be like how you show gratitude, how you show up in the world in regards to what you're grateful for, what you're celebrating in life. Continue to be in the energy of celebration and gratitude and thankfulness, to continue to have people that will actually be willing to support you because they want to support you, people that will show up because they care about you, not people showing up because they want a piece of fucking cake, because that's what it's giving, you know. And yes, that's exactly, like, you already know what I'm talking about. Yes, that's your answer. Your answer is yes. Hold on. What's going on here? For Jazzy B. Jazzy B. Yeah. Let's see, there's something here in regards to like, don't let what things in the past make you bitter. Or become judgmental for things that you don't understand just yet. For people, like, this is like immediately pushing a particular narrative onto someone that may have similar characteristics as someone, or may remind you of a relationship. And because their characteristics, or I don't know if this is like physical characteristics or their personality traits, or how they present themselves, how they show themselves in relationships, it makes you feel like, I don't even want to try to do that. Like, I'm not even gonna, we're not doing that. Like, that's what I'm hearing. We're not doing that. Third party friends, yeah. It's like this energy of like, if you're in a relationship with somebody or you're thinking about dating someone, it's like, I don't want to be friends with your friends. I don't want to be friends with your friends. I don't want to make new friends. Like, the Nine of Coins is here. Like, I'd rather be alone. This is a new mentality wave. This is actually you taking care of yourself, to be honest. This is you taking control of your spiritual power. This is reclaiming your power in your relationships. Okay? You know, the Two of Cups is also about the relationship with your soul. That's what it's giving. It's like you want a stronger relationship with your own self. This could be a stronger spiritual connection with yourself. What's going on here for Jazzy? But yeah. I feel like there's somebody that could be pocket watching you, which is interesting. Like, I'm hearing, like, how did you do that? How are you able to do that? I'm wondering if someone's, like, questioning your financial stability, which is weird because that's none of their business. Okay. What's going on here? Yeah, it's giving, like, people that you're not even associated with. Oh, someone's wondering if you're entertaining someone not compatible with your vibration is in the reverse. So someone wants to know if you guys are compatible with each other. What is this? The evil eye affecting relationships. But you just told me that you're not in a relationship and you're not looking for a relationship. Do you understand what I'm saying to you right now? There's a reason why you don't want to look for relationships. There's a reason why certain things played out the way they played out in certain relationships of yours, because of the evil eye. Clarify this. You already broke that love cycle, though. So you're not connected to that particular partner that they keep referencing, because, again, you said you're not in a relationship right now. So they're referencing a particular relationship that you experienced and you had. From that particular relationship that you are no longer tied to, because the cycle is broken, meaning the relationship is null and voided. There's nothing there anymore. They have friends that is pocket watching you. They have friends that is, and this is like somebody. I want you to give me some more information on this so that way you know exactly what I'm talking about. What is this? Tell me about the third-party friends. Why are you bringing this up? Why are you bringing this third-party friend situation up? The death card in the reverse. People are talking about how you changed after a particular relationship. What is that relationship? What is that Two of Cups? Somebody, this is gossip. This is bullshit. This is gossip. I'm gonna tell you right now, this is gossip. This is not true. This is not true. This is not factual. You know it's not factual. It's not true. Self-doubt. Like, people are saying that, like, you, after a relationship of yours, or after you stop fucking with somebody. I'm hearing you stop fucking with somebody, and so you started self-loathing, and you stop being friends with people, or you stop going out with people, or stop, like, being on a certain social media app or something, okay, interacting with certain people on social media or something, okay, ignoring people's phone calls. Oh my god. But in reality, you're just trying to, like, evolve yourself, but they're looking at it all like, oh, they're scared of change. They don't want to be in a relationship. Oh my god, they don't want anyone. They don't want us to be friends anymore. They're like, it's like really, really fucking petty. It's like, instead of somebody, like, just asking if you good, they sit in there, like, talking shit about everything. Okay? There's something here in regards to, like, somebody. What is that punishing energy? Playing it small. This feels like mutuals on social media, my love. This is not people that you're connected to. This feels like mutuals. This is like people that will see your posts and then assume shit. Right? People that will see, like, if you post, like, oh, I just came back from here, or I shopped here, or I went vacationing here, or some shit like that. Like, they'll see things and they'll just assume. There's a lot of, okay, so that's where that evil eye energy came in. Okay. So what relationship was it affecting? The lesser of two evils. Okay. The evil eye is the catalyst. This is what I'm hearing. The evil eye is the catalyst to expose relationships that are not sustainable in your life. And it basically, like, forces you to make a toxic decision without making a toxic decision. So it's like, either you're going to do this, be in this type of relationship, be in this type of situation, because sometimes it's not relationships, but we always deal with people on a constant basis. Okay? The Two of Cups can be soulmate dynamics, okay? Emotional connections. So yeah, it could be a family member, all right? Wherever it fits for you, that's where you're going to go with it. But it's like this energy of, like, this is how you know the evil eye is affecting you. You will start to worry a lot when you have no reason, no logical reason to worry, okay? You will be constantly bombarded with misinformation or confusion when talking to people and or trying to decide certain things, all right? You will experience delays. You don't show up at certain places on time. For some reason, you don't show up at all because you don't want to fucking be there. Or something mysteriously happens on the way to get there and then you just don't show up. You get what I'm saying? Or other people could be canceling certain situations, link-ups, and things of that nature. This is how it lets you know that there is some sort of evil eye. And going back to what evil eye is. Evil eye is somebody that is watching something that has something to do with you. Okay? But the main thing here is indecision. I feel like a lot of people don't want you to have your shit together. But you do. Like, yeah, the Four of Wands is here. It's like where people want things to fall apart for you, they don't fall apart for you. And there's certain people, you gotta be careful with certain relationships that they try to, like, control you. And again, you might not be in a relationship right now. That's perfectly fine. You gotta remember that these messages are for future purposes, not currently. Let's see what's going on here. The truth comes out. So you're going to get receipts in regards to something that you already found out, but you actually got proof now. All right? You're under complete protection, under the Most High, under the angels, under your ancestors. But you have been warned a couple times by your ancestors. But see, the thing is that sometimes we like to turn a blind eye to things. They tell you, hey, slow down, don't do this, be careful, be aware. Yeah, you may be in complete protection, but don't go into a situation that you're not supposed to be in, okay? And sometimes, again, it might not be relationships, it just might be decisions that we make in life that put us in bad circumstances, okay? What else? You need to work on your throat chakra. And you definitely needed cleansing because of that evil eye stuff. And yeah, you can get evil eye a blessing coming in. What's going on here? So you have one more. Is a female. This is a female spirit. Are you an ancestor? No. Are you from the spiritual court? No. Okay, so this is this is one of your guardian angels. Archangel Uriel. Uriel. Spiritual bank account. Here it is. Family members. Third-party family members and friends. This is not your people's. It's not your people sending you the evil eye. Understand? It's not your people's. You got stable change coming in. Things are going to get better. It's not your people's that's sending you this weird energy. It's weirdo shit. You're also seeing physical signs of certain psychic gifts of yours enhancing. Alright? Let me see which one that is. We have the Ace of Wands. You have the power to create. Alright? You have the power to manifest. So you can create through your hands, through, this is embodiment. This is creating, this is style, this is fashion, this is creativity, this is a passion project, this is something that excites you, okay? This is where that energy is enhancing and magnetizing. You're going to see physical signs about that. But it's not going to be too sporadic. It's going to be like stable, okay? So it's not going to be like only one day or 3 days. It's going to be like every single day, little by little. It's going to start to develop and develop and develop, okay? Okay. Who else is next? After Jazzy B. Anybody else? Okay. All right. I think that's it. We're closing it. Closing the energy. I return all your ancestors, all your spirits, all these energies back to where they become. More higher vibrational and more happy, and more progress comes to all of your lineages. I thank you so much for sharing spaces with me. All right. I hope that things do get better for each and every one of you guys. Remember, this is a transitional time. And so you have to transition that energy. There may be certain physical and spiritual things that you may need to do on a balanced note to make sure that you manifest your best life. Okay? And that's only going to work with, meaning like the spiritual practices and things of that nature that you follow. Everybody's different. Okay? So some people, you're prayer warriors. Some people, you're more of the indigenous Native American culture, shamanic type of healing lifestyle and things of that nature. Really just connect with your roots. Connect with what makes you feel good, and connect with what makes you feel connected to the Most High. All right? Peace and love you.